Hey guys, this is Justin from Spyder Auto. Today I'm going to show you how to install the LED halo projectors for the Scion TC. Now the first step, we're going to have to remove the bumper, a little part of the bumper to get the headlight out. So first thing you need to do is turn the wheel to the right, because we're going to be working on the left side, and we'll be able to get to the screws from underneath. Now that the wheels turn, there should be a 10mm bolt right here, right next to the wheel. All you need is a 10mm socket and a ratchet. Just loosen it off. Okay, peel back the plastic guard. There should be another 10mm bolt holding the bumper to the fender. Now I could pull the bumper back a little bit, pull out the cover, and you'll notice there's one more down here. You need to loosen that up. To take off the headlights, there's a bolt, 10mm bolt right here, and then you also need to use a flathead screwdriver to pry this open. And also, you want to take off this bolt right here that's holding on the middle piece, because it'll make it a lot easier for you to take out the headlight. Let's start from the middle first. Just pry it open. And then now the two 10mm bolts, I'm going to remove it. Now there's one last bolt that holds the headlight on, and it's right here, right where the fender meets the bumper. So you're going to use the same 10mm bolt to take it off. Now to remove the headlight, if you notice, there's a little clip right here that holds the headlight in place. In order to take out the headlight, you need to slide the headlight forward and pretty much play around with the angle to try to get the headlight out. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Usually what I like to do is use a flathead to kind of pry open the tab, just to get it loose, and then try to pull on it. And then on the back side there's actually another tab, but you can't really see it, so pretty much have to pull it out. Now that the headlight's loose, try to angle it so that you can get it out. And once the headlights are out, if you look in the back, there should be 5 sockets. All you have to do is just remove it, turn to the left, and pull out. This tab, there's a tab right here, you just push it down. It should come off. Then press here, and then this bulb should come out too. And turn to the left, it should all come out. Okay. And this is what it should look like when you take it off. Hey guys, this is Justin with Spyder Auto, and today I'm going to show you how to connect these LED and halo lights. First thing you want to do is locate all the wires. Usually you'll see a red, like 2 red and a white wire. These are going to be for your power, and then you'll also see 3 black wires, which is going to be your negative. Now most people, when they plug in the LED and the halos, they like to connect them to the turn signal or the parking light. So when you turn on your parking light, the halos and the LED will come up. But for other people, they like to hook it up to a switch. But today I'm going to show you how to splice these wires into your parking light. Alright, now the first thing that you want to do is try to locate your parking light. In this case, it's right here. If you're not unsure about which color is the positive, which one's negative, you can always check online. You can find useful information, or you could just try it out. Put the red with this green one, for example. If it doesn't work, just switch them around, and it should work. The tools that you need to complete this task is wire cutters, and also the crimper, and these splicing connectors, which you can find at your local auto parts store. What you want to do here is just cut a little bit of the wire so you can reveal more wiring.
Wow. 太震撼我，你知道吗？太怕了。咁樣會好啲啊！喂，咁樣拍啊喂！嚇？
Now that you cut the wire, you're going to want to twist it together. Twist it so they're all connected. Locate the parking light. In this case, the green one is positive, so what I'm going to do is just slide in the connector. Press it in with the flathead. Make sure it's nice and tight. And then you'll see another hole on the connector, and this is where your positive wires are going to go into. Just slide it in there. Make sure it doesn't fall out. And then next step is to put the top over it. And then crimp it. you go. That's how you connect the positive side. To do the other side, pretty much the same thing. We're gonna use the wire cutters. Just twist them together. Grab another connector, and then same deal. Just slide it right in. Slide this one in the other hole. And then you're gonna crimp it. There you go. That's pretty much how you splice in the wires. Next step is just to plug your parking light back in, and then just plug it back into your stock harness. Make sure all your connections work, and that's pretty much how you install the lights. Okay, now that you've taken out the headlight, if you look at the back, you're gonna need to remove your stock parking lights, the harness. So what you do is just twist it to the left on both sides, just pull it out, and then pretty much what you're gonna do is transfer them to your new light, which I have here. Pretty much just put it into the new light and just put it in, and then turn to your right. That way you tighten it down. Same thing with here. In. You go to remove the headlight bulb, the low beam, just twist to the left and it should come right out. Just plug it into the new light. And now you're ready to put the headlight back in. Pretty much to put everything back in, plug all the necessary wiring, make sure you match everything up. Just make sure you plug in all the wires. Okay, once that's done, the headlight's ready to go back into the housing. sure you line up the tab so that it goes in. Make sure you line up also the bracket. All the holes line up. And pretty much all you have to do is take the original screws that you took off and put it back in. Now keep in mind when you're putting all the screws back on, to just screw them on, but don't tighten them down, because later you want to make sure that all the screws line up and that the headlight is straight. So just leave it on tight, but not too tight. Okay. Now at this point, you can pretty much just play around with the light, make sure everything fits well. Just check every angle, make sure it looks good. Once you're sure that everything's good, you can put the bumper back on. Check all your connections, and that's pretty much it.